Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Bardactor channel. Thanks, and ever thanks for stopping on by. I am Bardactor, and today I have with me
the Euphoric Rager.
We have joined forces to start what we hope will be a new series here on our YouTube channels. We are going to showcase YouTube channels that you may or may not have already come across. These are channels that have 1,000 subscribers or less, have at least 20 to 25 videos up on their channel, and have broadcast in the past week. Now, we've each selected a YouTube channel for us to highlight today. Why don't we go ahead and get started with the channel that I found, CriTicaL Gaming. It is a community YouTube channel for a PS3 gaming clan with, as they claim, lots of potential. It's currently being run by, I believe his name is SeVeR, who's also got his own channel. He basically puts up some highlight vids of their gameplay. Now, what I really like about these vids is, while they're mainly just Call of Duty gameplay, there's amazing editing skills in the actual work. He basically provides you with a quick montage. So if you're looking for gameplay or a full walkthrough of Call of Duty, this is probably not the channel for you, but if you want to watch some really cool video art of video gameplay, this is the channel that I think you might want to check out.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of these channels on YouTube. They're called trick-shotting clans. And are you aware of trick-shotting in Call of Duty, that whole community?
Actually, I must admit, I would probably be the guy that would get pwned in 5 seconds on Call of Duty. So I have utmost respect for Call of Duty players, but I will never go near the game just because I don't want to cry. It's the truth.
I've broken many controllers over the game. That's why I don't play anymore. But there is a huge community for trick-shotting. That's where you see him jump off in 360, no-scope. And it's pretty impressive. I've tried it and it's impossible. I don't know how they have that accuracy.
I have to say that I love the selection of the music, and I've actually watched a lot of videos from the beginning of the channel uploads to today, and I've noticed that his text has gotten a lot better. His intro has changed as well.
Yes.
Which I actually like too. I'd actually like to hear some more. I would actually like to get some snippets of gameplay. If they've got any audio back and forth, I'd love to hear him play with, you know, some sound sampling of actual voice interaction.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Well, yes. At the end of some of videos, I noticed there is some voice, but that's only in the last 30 seconds, I guess, as an outro. But yeah, that would be cool, like a behind the scenes, like him trying to get the perfect shot. Because usually what they try to do, there's a final kill cam, and the person who gets the last kill for the game, when time runs out, it replays to everyone on the server in the game.
Oh, wow.
In slow motion. So that's why they try to get the perfect shot, because everyone will see him jump off, do his 360 no-scope, and will think he's pretty impressive. So that's why a lot of people do these channels, but I think he did it very well. He picked a good range of music. The editing is really nice, synced in well with the music. If you actually see the gunshots, synced with the beats of this song. And that's hard to do. That's hard. It takes time and effort to edit like that.
So, CriTicaL Gaming, check them out. They've got over, I think they're closing on 600 subscribers right now.
Yes, they've got 592 or something.
Yeah, and they seem to have some good love. I mean, I noticed a couple of their comments were actually from competitive gaming clans. Giving them props. So, you know, this seems to be a very positive gaming clan out there. They might kick butt out there in Call of Duty and pwn you bad, but at least they seem to have a sense of honor about it.
That is surprising for the Call of Duty community, because most of the community consists of 12-year-old kids who just fight and banter over each other. So to see love coming from other players is quite heartwarming.
Yes, I must admit.
It warms my heart.
It warms my heart. Now, if they could only go over to World of Warcraft, then I'd feel safe to go back there again. So on to our next channel. This is a channel that you've chosen, Euphoric.
Yes. And the reason I chose Bert McCert, is because Bert actually played
Taco Simulator,
which of course I made because I'm awesome, and his commentary just was awesome. He made me urinate my pants. I had to change pants. But it was just awesome, and I subscribed immediately after like 30 seconds because I knew he was going places.
Yeah, I have to agree completely with you. I mean, he's got a wide range of styles. His current one is the Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah.
At first, I mean, what's so awesome is it's amazing. Taking your glasses off changes what you look like.
Really? Yeah.
I thought it was another actor until it dawned on me it was him doing the scene with himself.
The thing is, he dubbed his voice over. If you look carefully, you notice it isn't actually the audio from the camera. You can tell he's recorded the video, muted it, then dubbed the voice over, and it syncs perfectly.
End of your videos. Don't use that weird song you use. Try some dubstep. The kids love it.
I think is really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing is that I love about him is the gameplay. I have to agree with you. You know, he's hysterical. He's unique. His fight with Mike Tyson literally, truly had me just cracking up and falling off my stool. And then the Jurassic Park game he played.
Yeah.
Jurassic Quest, which he titled Hello Newman.
Yeah. The thumbnail. That's another thing. His thumbnails are awesome, like brilliant, like professional YouTuber quality. He uses big text. I know a lot of YouTubers they put the name of the game in the thumbnail, but it's quite small. And what they don't realize when they upload it to YouTube, of course, it gets resized too smaller, so it fits the thing. You can't read the thumbnail, but it's all clear. It's very clean, simple. And it's awesome.
Yeah, I completely agree.
His channel art, if you looked at his channel art, you'd think he'd have a lot more subscribers than 200.
I think he just passed 200 subscribers. This is a guy that I think is a personality that should be shooting like a rocket forward. He's got remarkable commentary. His Hello Newman episode, he starts off the first 2.5 minutes. He's still trying to get the controls down, and he keeps messing up. But where most people would start to, like, you know, the commentary would start to fall apart, he actually makes it part of the flow of the commentary, you know? And just makes it completely enjoyable to watch. I mean, the drunk idiot fights Mike Tyson, which is the episode before that. I mean, I don't know how he played it, but what was awesome about it was there's a storyline behind him playing the game, you know? It's not just, hey, I'm going to play this game. It's, hey, I'm going to drink a lot of beers. I'm going to take on Mike Tyson. Oh, I'm going to rip my shirt off. and then, as he proceeds to get his ass whooped, his face starts to sag. What are some of your favorite videos of his?
And I knocked the butter on the floor.
Baking Simulator, that was awesome. And of course the skit, Steam Summer Sale. Of course Taco Simulator, that was great.
Yeah, it was great.
But most of the games he plays are indie games. Apart from a few Gmod games, most of the games he plays is actually indie games, really unknown, sort of weird, unique games that bring light to new developers and different games. And I think the indie game scene is getting so much bigger just because of YouTubers playing these games. And if it wasn't for YouTube, indie games probably wouldn't be so huge as they are right now.
Yeah, and based off some of the commentary and some of the things he said, it sounds to me like he's, while he may not have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, he seems to be pretty well into the Game Jolt scene and the Steam scene.
Yeah.
Jurassic Quest was actually a request for him to play that game. It sounds like he's managed to at least network outside of the YouTube. I tell you what, I'll make a challenge bet with you.
Yep.
Because I swear to God, I swear I would never do it again after I did it. But I will do a 20 pancake challenge in 2 hours if he gets more than 1,000 subscribers within the next 3 months. You know, and I think he deserves a hell of a lot more than that. You know, and it's kind of, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of, you know, we're all on YouTube for our egos, you know?
Yes.
It's when you can step aside from your ego and go, dude, this guy deserves to be a personality.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a big compliment. What are the things, though, that you think that he needs to, some direction that he could probably work towards?
It was hard for me to pick some sort of cons on his channel, but one of the main things is his face cam. It takes up a good nearly quarter of the screen, and it covers up some of the elements of the game, whether it be some GUI, a score. But if you were to resize that and reposition it, depending on what game he's playing, I think that would people would enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the one place that it came out for me was when he was playing Ghost School, and he brought up the timer, but his webcam was covering the timer. No, it was perfectly fine in the sense that, yes, he mentions there's a timer. I believe that there's a timer. So, and his fear of timers, I related to it, so I was willing to go right along with it. I hate timers. By the way, I am very glad you did not put a timer on Santaplier.
I was very close to putting one on. You're lucky. You are so lucky.
Gosh, you did not, because if you had, I would have lost. I would never have gotten to the end of the game.
I was playing it, and I'm like, should I add a timer? So I was testing it. I was trying to finish the game to see if it was finishable, because I do that with all my games. And I'm like, wow, this is taking forever. The controls are just an abortion.
Let's actually review the game for a second. What I loved about the game, I mean, when Markiplier played it, he raged. He raged for a bit. Then he got to the end and he apologized and he threw you some major love, which was well deserved. And then I was reading some of the comments on the raging, and my attitude is a game like that is perfect because it comes off with a simple objective, but it's not an easy thing to do. That's a good game. Something that you can easily identify in terms of this is the thing I have to get done, and I have a challenge I have to overcome to do it. So, dude, I thought Santaplier was, in terms of a nice small little indie game, I thought it was a great game, dude.
I was at my awesome job. I love to bits. I just love it. I love my job. Can you detect the sarcasm here?
Just a little bit. Thank God we're not texting back and forth, otherwise I couldn't.
Most of the time I just think of videos I could do, games I could start, and I just instantly thought, for some reason, of a first-person, Happy Wheels-based Markiplier game, and I had it all thought out what I could do with it. I went home and made the game that night. I finished it within 10 hours.
Wow.
And that is how I do most of my games. If I spend more than a week on a game, I'll dump it. If I can finish a game within a week or a few days, I'll finish it and upload it. But if it surpasses a week and I struggle for stuff to add, I'll just get rid of it.
Right.
I lose motivation.
That's what I think is awesome about, the indie games, especially on Game Jolt. There's a lot that, okay. Yeah, it was great. You keep going. Yeah. But there's also a lot out there that's truly awesome, and I think the truly awesome ones are the ones that are simplistic. When I mean simplistic, the concept is easy to grab. It's easy to understand what you have to do right off the bat, and then challenges you to accomplish that. So you got my vote up, dude. And I did rage, by the way. On my video, I raged. I just edited a lot of that raging out, just because there was, there was 20 packages I had to pick up. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you really liked the highlights you saw today and you'd like to see more, maybe there's a channel out there that you feel really deserves to be highlighted, please feel free to contact Euphoric or myself. We'll be happy to check out the channel for you and put it on another episode. If you don't like it, well, guess what? We're going to do more.
Do that.
Exactly. So, Euphoric, thanks so much, man, for spending the time with me today. This was a lot of fun.
No problem. I love doing it.
So until next time, thanks, and ever thanks for stopping on by. I am Bardactor, and
I am the Euphoric Rager. I rage, and it's euphoric. Thus the name Euphoric Rager begun.
And the rest is silence. Take care.